Yo, before I begin, yo, listen. Yo, before I begin this video, y'all gotta hear this, right? So I went to Wells Fargo, that's where I bank at, right? And I went to make a deposit, right? So I make the deposit before, I put the card in or whatever. I see the screen and it says, we want to honor Juneteenth and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? I did a video on this. Like, yo, seriously, Wells Fargo, are you serious? And all the rest of these corporations and businesses, are you serious? You know how long we've been celebrating Juneteenth, but all of a sudden y'all want to jump on the bandwagon? Come on, man. But let me say this. For real, yo, let me tell you something. You better take advantage. You black folks, us black folks, you better take advantage while you can. White people are being way more like pleasant and like wanting to help you. And I'm in a grocery store, right? They're like, can we get you a cart? Can we bag your groceries? Can we do this for you? Can you do that for you? I was like, yo, yeah, y'all can pay my rent. Like, yo, take advantage of the situation, because in a couple of weeks, white people are gonna go right back to saying I hate you, N-I-G-G-A. This lovable spirit that white people have for black people right now, it ain't gonna last. So I would advise you, if you could get a loan and you could get some money or whatever you can for white people, I would advise you to get it right now while the getting is good. Because in a couple months, they gonna go back to their old racist ways. Oh, shit. Oh, man, let's get to this video, man. Yo, aren't you rappers tired of dying? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, man. Like, I'm being real. Like, I just heard, like, this rapper that signed to Chief Keef, he just died, 26 years old. Got shot. And it's just ridiculous, man. It really is. Like, rappers are dying back to back. And I just don't understand it. I just don't. I'm dead serious. Like, I really don't. And some people will say, well, you don't understand it because you're not from the hood, because you live a certain way and you don't understand the gang culture and all the rest of that. To a certain extent, you may be right. But let me tell you something. I lived in the hood before. My family is from Tompkins Projects. I still have a great uncle right now that still lives in Tompkins Projects in Brooklyn, New York. As we speak, right now, he's like 70-something years old. And I'm telling you, it's a mentality. And that mentality, you entrap yourself. You ever seen like a gerbil? And that gerbil is sitting in like a tank, like a fish tank, right? And it's doing his daily routine. It's in the gerbil wheel running. It's drinking his water. If you were to take that gerbil out of that environment, he ain't gonna run. He's not gonna go anywhere. So he enjoys being in the environment that he's in and doesn't want to change. And that's the same thing that I think that the rappers are doing. Like, they're so engulfed into this hood to the point where they don't want to change. I don't understand it. Yo, if you're making money, right? Why haven't you left the hood? If you're making money, right? Why do you continue going back to the hood? Let me tell you something. I've been robbed twice in the hood, right? I used to sell bootleg movies, CDs, alls. I was the bootleg man, a CD man, the all man, the incense man. All of that. And I could tell you, I used to do that when I was younger. I could tell you right now, the age that I am, I would never do that again. Never. Because the people in the hood are hurting. And I continue to say this over and over again until a person understands this. Hurt people hurt people. That plain and simple. If you don't have any money and a person comes into your hood that has it, you're gonna take it. That plain and simple. It's survival of the fittest when it boils down to the hood. So So why do you take your black ass back there? I don't understand that. And you know the culture, you know how it goes. It just bugs me out. As intelligent, no disrespect, may he rest in peace, but as intelligent as Nipsey Hussle was, I don't understand why he was arrested at that whole what they call it, strip mall. That whole strip mall he owned. But guess what? That was his life, meaning that he got arrested there several times. He sold his CDs there. As a child, he used to go there. And it's like so ironic that he would die there. No. Let me tell you something. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can call me a sellout or whatever. Let me tell you something. I live in a diverse neighborhood. If I were to open up a store, right? It wouldn't be in the hood. Let me tell you this, straight up, this is my word. I would never open up a store if I had to put gates over my windows. I would never live in a hood or live in a community where I would have to have gates over my windows. Or my neighbors had gates. Never. That to me is a hostile environment. And I just don't understand you rappers. I just don't get it. Y'all are dying back to back to back to back to back. Aren't you tired of dying? Aren't you tired? Won't you give up that lifestyle that you have? Let me tell you something. My lifestyle is not great. But when I walk out of the house, I'm going to have to worry about somebody clonking me over the head. Let me give you a word of advice. Move somewhere where your neighbors have more than you. Because that's where I'm at. My neighbors got way more than me. So guess what? When I forget to leave my garage open, I'm not worried about coming home and my lawnmower is missing, or the bikes that I have in there is missing, or whatever that I have in there is missing. Why? Because my next door neighbor has that and more. You gotta change your environment. You gotta change your mentality. Or else you'll end up dead. That plain and simple. Why would you go back to the hood? Most of these rappers are dying from the hood that they're from, which makes no sense. I can understand. I could give it to you if somebody killed you at your concert, or in a bougie place, you know, like how Pop Smoke died. You know, he didn't see that coming. Yeah, true indeed, he made a mistake, or whoever took the picture made a mistake by putting his address up there. But yo, if it was me, I would have never seen it coming. So I give Pop Smoke that credit. But at the end of the day, that's still another young man dead. And I just don't get it. That's why when I MC, I talk about what I'm going through. When I MC, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna make anything up, because I don't want that heat on me. I don't want to say I'm a thug and I shot this person and that person and blah, 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 blah. Then, once I get to a certain point where people know me, guess what? The real dudes, the real NIGGASs are gonna test my gangster. I don't want that. No matter if I got heat on me or at home, I still don't want that, because there's still a process that you have to go through in order to claim self-defense. I don't want to go through the booking process. Yo, listen, I went to jail a couple of times when I was young. Jail, that is. I only maxed out 2 weeks. That's it. Max 2 weeks. And I had bail. The reason why I stayed in there that long is because I couldn't afford to get the money up. Other than that, I don't want to go. I don't want to be in a holding cell. I don't want to call my baby mama on my mom's and say, hey, listen, I shot this dude in self-defense and my bail is $2,000. Could y'all get that up? Nah. I don't want that. And plus my children, yo, I got a lot on the line. So let me tell you something. If you ever have beef with me, it's gonna take a lot for me to respond, because I got too much to live for. And that's another thing. Rappers, you have to live for something or someone, somebody. If you have children, you gotta make certain moves so that you can be there for your children. in the hood, the hood can't wait. You have to delete the hood. And you gotta live for your children. This is the problem that y'all are having. You gotta have something to live for. Period. As well as something to die for. It's the same thing. I live for my children and I'll die for them. Other than that, y'all are dying for nothing. Nothing. Aren't y'all tired of dying, rappers? Period. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yo, Tupac said, yo, I think when he turned 25, he was like, yo, man, I'm glad I made it. I didn't think I was making it this far. How? You a millionaire. Making movies and albums, and you still got this mentality? That's the reason why, no disrespect to Tupac fans, this is the reason why he's 6 feet under. Because when you start saying things like that, that's a mantra. You keep on bringing that energy into the air, into the physical realm. Eventually, yo, it's gonna happen. You're gonna die. I don't think someone killed Tupac. I think he killed his own self by putting that energy out there, by stating that he was gonna die young. Yo, I always tell people, yo, I'm gonna die old. I'm gonna see all y'all die before I die. I'm gonna die of a very old age. Period. I'm not going anywhere. People will say, aren't you glad you made it to this point? I'm like, no. I knew I was gonna make it to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yo, listen, this is my word. I think I may die at 2092. I don't know. I may live longer than that. Period. Y'all gotta cut it out, man. It hurts me, man. Seriously, I don't know y'all personally, but it just hurts it hurts me, but there are certain ones that really, really hurt me, like Prodigy from Mobb Deep. And of course, he died from health problems, you know what I'm saying? Phife from A Tribe Called Quest. Sean Price from Helter Skelter, Duck Down Records. Nipsey Hussle. Capital Steez. These people, those rappers really, 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 and he committed suicide. When those rappers left, I was like, man, don't get it twisted. You know, I respect the younger rappers and the ones that died, but those like Sean P and Phife Dawg and Capital Steez and Nipsey Hussle, that really got me. Prodigy, I'm like, oh man. But overall, I don't want to see any more rappers die, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of the hood, change your environment, and live your life. You out there making money, man. You young, you out there making money. Oh, let me tell you something, man. I love the ladies. I don't know what's up with y'all, yo. This is my word. I always question that when I was in the club. When I was younger, the clubs get shot up, like, you know what I'm saying? All the time. I used to go to the clubs and get shot up. I don't care whether I was in New York or whether I was down in down south. I saw it. Oh, time to go. I know they're gonna shoot. Oh, they're about to shoot up the club in a couple of minutes. I just never understood that. Why would you go to the club to shoot people? I'm going to the club because I love the ladies. You know, this bro about to give me her number and bop, 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 she running. They shooting. Mommy, but you got a fat ass. I just want to get your number. Damn. Why y'all idiots shooting up the club? Yo, man, prioritize your life. Prioritize your life, man. You young, you making money. Change your life, man. And if you have a daughter, you have a son, you have children, man, live for them. Other than that, man, stop dying young, man. Yo, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, yo. Seriously, that's my word. To be older, to get old. It's a blessing, man. My name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Y'all probably ain't gonna share it.